Now all of a sudden we can have AI systems that can be processing images, natural language, audio, maybe all at once. And so testing has to become more complex, probably more expensive to create as well. So where are we on this? And I'd just love to hear your thoughts on multimodal evaluation.
Their multimodal evaluation, in a lot of ways, is not much different. In a lot of ways. For example, there is an MMLU version for multimodal. It's called MMMU. I'll give you three guesses what the new M stands for. It's multimodal. And they're just multiple choice questions. Here's an image. Here's a question. Here's a multiple choice. Please answer the question. Because the second you say multimodal, for me, and I did a whole video on this, several hours long, what do you mean by multimodal? Is it audio? Is it video? Is it documents? Is it 3D images? Is it just 2D images? What do you mean by multimodal? And again, to your point, well, what's the architecture? Is it an omni model like 4.0 or Lava, where it's able to take in these different modes of data and basically project them to all look like text tokens? That's how OpenAI 4.0 does their image input, and also in a lot of ways how they do their newest image output. Now, technically, that shouldn't matter because if you're just testing something like VQA, visual question and answering, here's a question, here's an image, answer the question, shouldn't matter. If the AI can come up with the answer, we can judge the answer. But it's also going to come down to, well, what's the goal here? Is the goal to be a trivia answer with images, or is the goal to actually be able to read what's in the image and use what's in that image for some other task? The point of it all is to say, I don't think we should be judging multimodal models really any differently. We are still trying to understand if they can perform a specific task for us. Whether or not that task involves an image should frankly be irrelevant. It's just now that these models can start to take in images, we have to update our benchmarks. And there are hundreds of multimodal benchmarks out there, ranging from video ones to audio ones, mostly image ones. And there's even new LLMs as judges specifically for multimodals. There's Lava Critic, who is specifically designed to take in an image, a question, and an answer and give you a rubric score from 0 to 100. It even does LLM as a judge, meaning it gives you an image, a question, two answers, and it tells you which one is better and why. So we're still doing it the same way. It's just that it happens to be such that the input includes an image. Now, if the output includes an image and we have to judge that, it's a little bit of a more murky territory because that now involves that the system who is able to read the images is itself good enough to understand what's in that image. So there's kind of this kind of self-fulfilling prophecy of, well, if this AI is trying to output an image and this one is trying to ingest the image to evaluate it, how do we know if the evaluating model is actually good enough to do that task?